What's going on, FUMoney? Here with Justin Rogue. I'm Dr. Green as usual. Today we're going to talk about another controversial topic, kind of stemming from our last video. We want to keep that going. So, Justin, are you a dog person or a cat person?
Oh, obviously I'm a dog person.
Are
My
you
name's
sure?
Justin. My name's Justin Rogue for a reason.
Are you sure about that, man? I see you chasing a lot of pussy.
Ha!
Today on his Snapchat, he was fucking trying to tame some wild ass cats.
Yeah, they had wild kitties at my work, and like it's super cool. Like they were sitting there, and I didn't even know we had kitties at. Well, I've known we had cats, but like the one pregnant one somebody took home. And yesterday
Take
I
your
was
cat out
walking,
there.
right? But yesterday I was fucking working and all of a sudden looked down and there's a little kitty. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, come here, come here. And I tried to then I like it stays where it stays. And I seen it again, like, because I was training this girl and she's like, there's your cat. And I like reached down and tried to pet it. And all of a sudden this big cat came out and fucking like eyes got big and I was like, you motherfucker, dude. I thought it was fucking two kitties, but no, it's like one mom and one kitten.
Huh.
But like today at work though, I was like, I should have been working, but I spent my time trying to like catch this kitty. Like, so
Dude,
I
that's
do like
awesome.
kitties, but like cats first dog.
See,
What are you more of?
cat person, because they're so low maintenance, and I often identify like as a cat. Like I'm not one of those weird people that I'm a whatever. I can't say that word, so I have to bleep it out. But I'm not one of those person that dresses up in the costume. You know,
What the fuck does this have to do with cats and dogs, bro?
Marijuana affects the memory.
I had a point to it. Oh, because I said I identify as a cat. That's what it has to do. Like
Okay,
because
okay.
they're very
So
they're very low maintenance. Like they only come to you when they fucking want something or want food or whatever. And that's how I am as a person. Like I'm very independent. Like leave me alone. Like when I want attention, I'll seek it out. But when I don't, like leave me the fuck alone because I'm either working or not.
two
You know.
things to that. One, fuck that. Cats are more high maintenance than fucking dogs, I think.
Bullshit. You always gotta take the dogs out, and you always gotta take the motherfuckers on walks. They always want to be up in your grill and shit. They can never just go lay down and chill.
Why? Because my cat can shit in my house? Piss in my bed? Is why I got rid of my cat. So fuck that shit.
That just happens sometimes, all right? You need to get them litter box
Like,
trained, or you're not keeping the litter box clean enough
no,
for them.
no, no. That is bullshit. I had her litter box cleaned. She was litter box trained from the day that I got her. Like,
Then she mad at you.
no, she was, and she was in heat. And like me and her had some beef at times. I ain't even gonna lie, because a few weekends ago, I babysat her because now my kid has her at his mom's house, and they're like, "Oh, she's pregnant," and they're like, "If it's before Easter, it's your fault. After Easter, it's our fault."
See, that's
She
just it. You
literally
letting that cat out after the streetlights come on, and when those streetlights come on, bad things happen.
cats will play. Either way, it was the week before I got rid of her. To them, she was fucking in heat. But what had happened is had to wake up at 4 and 5 in the morning for work, and this cat kept waking me up, and I'm like, dude, you're fucking pissing me off. So we had this beef, right? Well, then she climbed up in my bed with my dog, and I was like, you know what? You're a cat. You don't get it. And I petted her and was like, I do love you. Next thing I know, I felt my legs warm. And I was like, this bitch better be laying with me. And that better be her and not. It was piss at 3 o'clock in the morning. Dude, I flipped fucking shit
That
and
cat's
was
a
like,
freak, peeing on you and
dude,
shit.
yeah. Either way, well, today though, I was sitting there and I know where this one kitty's at, and was like trying to get it to come to me, and I should have been working. But I spent, a good 30 minutes like fucking with this cat. Like, fuck it, I
Fuck it,
got time.
right?
So like I do like cats. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, they are kind of low maintenance, but this one will that I had that I gave to my kid's mom, she would follow me around more than my dog at my feet. I'd trip over and she'd meow constantly. Anytime she'd enter or leave a room, she'd have to meow and let you know. Like you had Miss Janie. Janie was a good cat.
Fuck yeah, best cat I've ever owned. Like,
And see, like I had kitties like when I was on a farm when I grew up, and I thought that shit was cool as fuck. I had a cat named Cherry Coke, dope ass cat.
I didn't even got a cherry
Eventually,
coke. I'm so sad. They're in the fridge. I got Red Bull instead. Nice.
shout out to my homie Cat for dropping off this at my house while I was at work. But fun story about a cat. I did fucking have this cat showed up at my grandparents' house when I was staying there when I was 21. And like she stayed up real high because she was scared of the dogs. And I was like,
I like to stay
ended up
high
home.
too.
But either way, she ended up staying. And she'd fucking constantly have kitties, but only two at a time. So we just called her Mama Cat. When my grandparents lost their farm, they gave this cat to like somebody. The town was like 15 miles away. It was legit 15 miles away from where the fuck they lived. All of a sudden, after everybody had been gone, like it'd been fucking 6 months type shit, but we still owned the farm. My mom looked down and was like, Mama Cat? That cat fucking 15 miles walked its ass home
Dude, you
and was
never
like,
seen
no.
Homeward Bound?
And this is real shit, bro. It happened in real life, dude. So, like, I do fuck with some cats, just not all of them, because I don't trust them. Just like when I was trying to get the cat today, its mom was like, run at me, like, who are you? Don't touch her. Like, my kitty, or my cat that I had that I gave to my kid, uh, it did have its kitties, and I guess you can't touch its cat. You can't touch its kitties. She'll try to move them. So the only time I guess they could touch them is like when she's eating. They'll go fuck with them. Otherwise, she's like, no, those are mine. I own those. Those are mine. Don't touch those. That's mine. And I'm like,
That's
you
kind of funny.
fucking cat. But like when I watched the cat, it came to my house. It seen my dog right away and was like, I want out. I want out. They started playing together instantly after not seeing each other for 2 months. But that cat fucking looked at me and got down and fucking gave me that look. And I'm like, oh, you remember like I remember. We got beef, motherfucker. It took a while for her to warm up. And I'm like, look, we're cool now. But my thing is dogs. Like, obviously, Dalmatian dogs. I about got a new puppy, but I do have two Dalmatian dogs already at my mom's house that I paid a lot of fucking money for. And then my friend moved, and now I have Winter, my pit bull, which brings me to a topic. People are so scared of pit bulls. Honestly, it is how they're raised. I'll let you speak for a little bit on this,
I was
and then
gonna
I'll
say
get back.
like that's the topic in itself that we'll do a video on, but like I'll go back to you were talking about your pets and stuff. I got a cat that lives outside. It's a feral
Oh,
cat,
yeah.
and it's just this little black ball of fur, cutest fucking thing ever. And like this thing was a fucking asshole to me. Like it would not come within 50 feet. Like my buddy goes out to smoke all the time and shit. And he's like, dude, the fuck cat let me pet it, And I'm like, cool, man. And fuck it. So when he was smoking out there with it, since the cat obviously trusts him now, like I started going out there and eventually like the little fucker let me pet it. And so then I started feeding it. And I was like, no, you're going to be chill. I'll be chill. Like, I'll feed you or whatever. So, like, that's my morning routine now before I'm out the door to work. Like, doesn't matter what time it is. As soon as I start my truck, like, that little fucker just comes running up or whatever. And it's just so funny because he knows he's like, I get the pets and then I get the food, because I pet him and then I'll go feed him. But like
That's
lately, when I've been coming out, like I don't know if I scare him or what, because he'll look and he'll fucking hiss, and then he'll realize that I'm about to feed him, and then he'll be all nice. And it's just like,
that's
you little fucker.
that's what happened today at work. Like I was like, I kept calling the kitty, and for some reason, why does kitty 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 work for every cat?
You gotta hit him with the pss, pss, pss.
And fucking like,
That's what's up.
I'm sitting here, and it's like kept coming closer, and I'm like, you just think I'm giving you food. So I
Mm-hmm.
went and got it fucking food, and it's like it is like that. That it's like you could get, I'll let you give me the pets, because, and that's what's fucked. They know that we want the pets more than they do, but they want the food we're gonna give them for the pets.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking exchange, you
Right?
know. But
I don't
like,
know.
dogs though are my jam, and like I get it. Like I have two different breeds of dogs, Dalmatians and Pit Bulls. I have them both. And people are like, Dalmatians are violent towards, or like hyper aggressive. They don't like kids. Pit Bulls are territorial, this or that. I don't know if it's just the ones that I got, but yes, my Dalmatians, they hyperest dogs ever. But my Pit Bull's a puppy, and fucking, she's just as wild, but they're nice to my kid. Like they ain't like that. I'm not saying I'm raising them any different, but like my dog is my best friend that I've ever fucking had. She's the closest to Rogue since my Dalmatian Rogue died that I've ever had. Like that is my actual like emotional support dog. Like my homegirl that comes over, she's like, I remember that dog when fucking your friend had it. And she doesn't act anything like that. She just doesn't leave your side. Like the other day, last night, she broke her fucking leash because I've had it so long. The cables wear and tear. She's just hanging out in my front yard. And she's like, I'm not going to leave. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, she's too scared to leave my side. She doesn't give a fuck who's walking by. Nothing. Don't bother her. Now, if a rabbit or a squirrel, oh, fuck, she'll be gone.
See,
She'll be
like,
gone.
maybe you're that dog's emotional support animal, you know what I'm saying?
It's a mutual thing. Yes. Because, I mean, that dog went through some shit, you know? Like,
It is
yeah,
what it
I'm not
is.
going to. And, like, that's what we do is fucking spend all of our time together. If I'm going through some shit and I'm depressed, I could stay in bed, let her outside and feed her, and she's right back in bed. Like, all she wants is fucking my attention. And
See,
it's
that
not
sounds
like,
like a cat. Your dog has an identity crisis. Just wants to sleep all day in bed.
but I mean, like, dude, like, I like dogs more. Like, my friend the other fucking weekend brought his little wiener dog over. Oh, dude, and I'd met his dog years ago.
Yeah, you were on video chat the other day holding your friend's wiener.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, this is fucking a good ass dog. And see, I've had chihuahuas. Like my other dog, fucking Minnie, was a
Gross.
chihuahua. Like, all right, the story about that, right quick. Well, fuck it, dude. We got time. Either way,
We got time, he says.
I was younger. This was like 10 years ago. I was 21 and I was drinking and I had a doctor's appointment. So I was like, shit, mom, you got to drive me because I've been drinking after work. She's like, I'm going to wait in the car. I was like, okay, like, that's fine. I come out and she's sitting there like this, looking in the fucking passenger seat. And there's this dog that sits this fucking big, all 4 fucking feet. And this dog's looking at me with the fucking pussiest ass eyes ever. And I go, what the fuck is that thing?
She's
And
like,
she
I trapped
goes,
a rat.
she goes, it's kisses. I go, no, the fuck it's not. It was my exact words. And I was like, she's like, I got this dog today. She's like, we got it from these people in a hotel room. She's like, I felt so bad for the dog, for the people that fucking had it. She's like, it was $100. Fuck it. I was like, all right, cool. We ain't naming it fucking Kisses. But it looked like my other dog that I had, so we just called it Minnie. Coolest fucking dog ever, dude. But I swear to God, I'd sleep downstairs or in the back room of the other house. It would be upstairs, 2 flights down. All I'd have to do is reach for a bag of chips, or if like I was eating something and the spoon would hit a bowl, that motherfucker could hear it from a mile away and would be in your lap.
Yeah, but those motherfuckers got good ears and noses, you know? They hear that
And
shit.
dude, Minnie was like the coolest dog ever. Like, my mom came down some stairs one day crying, and she's like, we're gonna put Minnie to sleep. And I fucking, like, I was sleeping and fucking jumped up, and I was like, she's like, something's wrong with her. And I was like, I'll pay it. I'll pay it. I don't give a fuck. Cost me $300. She had fucking cancer. So just like fucking Rogue, but they took her fucking arm off. Instead of her paw that was fucked, they took the whole thing. Only got 3 more months out of her. Best $300 fucking dollars I've ever spent. The night before we were putting her to sleep, ordered her fucking pizza. And I was like, yo, I talked to fucking the dude that owned the place and was like, I need this special shit because we're putting my dog to sleep. He's like, I will gladly fucking help you. Like, did everything to order. I was like, look, if I'm going to send her out, I'm going to send her out the fucking right way. Yeah, so like, I'm a dog person. Like, I like dogs more than anything. Like, that's what I fuck with. Like, I like their mind. I feel like they're just little fucking 2-year-olds forever. And the
Aren't we
smaller the
all?
dog, yeah, but the smaller the dog you get, they're just puppies forever. The bigger the dog, you know, but like it's how you treat them. Like I've been around so many people that I'll walk in their house and I'm like, yo, get your dog the fuck away from me. I am that person too, because I'm like, how did you raise this fucking thing?
Yeah, it all depends on the dog for sure. Because, like, my buddy had
So
one. This dog was hyper as fuck. Like, he would not listen. He would be all up in your grill and shit. And it's like, dude, go do something else. What the fuck? He's like, dude,
that's
there's
Cherry.
people here.
That's Cherry. That's my other Dalmatian. Like she will also will insert the pic now.
The fuck we
Gavin,
will.
oh, I'll send you the pic, and then we will insert it now. Fucking Gavin, fucking like in this dog, sitting on she's sitting on his lap, like engaged. Like Cherry, Rogue used to smile. Like Dalmatians are known for like actually smiling and showing their teeth when they're happy.
No, Dalmatians are known for fire trucks.
But Cherry smiles, but only when she's fucking being naughty. And you're like, you stop that, you're being naughty. And then she'll smile at you. And
As
you're like,
your
you
dog Winter looks at you
motherfucker.
like, what did I do?
She's actually in bed right now because she's mad at me that I didn't take her for her WALK.
You
Like I had
son
to,
of a bitch. It's
I
raining
had
out,
to,
though.
yes. But I took her for one in the rain yesterday. She didn't give a fuck. But
Yeah, she don't, but she also got a fucking layer of fur.
I had to fucking change the word walk to because I'd always tell her when I was leaving, I'm like, I love you. I got to go to work. And she'd start jumping, doing these backflips. And I'm like, no. My mom's like, yo, she associates the W word the same.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to fucking change it to my job because she's that smart. Like,
Just say, hey, I'll be back later. Peace.
that's true.
You
That's
know?
true as fuck.
Like, I'll be back. You know? Anyway,
But
though. So, yeah, you're killing me on time today. This is the second 20-minute video.
fuck it, dude.
Fuck
It's
it.
cats and dogs.
All
Either
right.
way, all right.
Peace out, FUMoney. We'll hit y'all up in the next one. And there's plenty more coming, so don't worry about that. Peace.